Greetings and salutations. I am back. And now it's time to make some creamy dill sauce, Casey's creamy dill sauce. And I hope that I do this justice. Casey, I hope, Bob hope. My great grandmother used to say it all the time. I hope, Bob hope. Anyway, so first we have butter. Okay, so let me tell you what, guys, what I got here first. I've got melted butter in this pan. I have melted butter and garlic and some seasoning in the other pan. So, I don't know. Okay, this thing has been acting janky today. Hope you guys can see me. And what I'm doing. There we go. And let's hope that that doesn't fall down. Okay, all right. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my little salmon pieces over here in my butter and my seasoning. Because everything's better with butter. Am I right? Casey! So I'm doing it. We're pulling the trigger on this, baby. And we're calling it Casey's Creamy Dill Sauce. Just saying. And I hope that I do this right. I hope that I did this right. This is melted butter in the pan here. And then because I'm an idiot, I did not open this prior to. So now you guys get to see me struggle. Hey, who's touching her? See, this is the kind of quality entertainment that you get from me. You get screaming and children crying, and there's a lot going on. There's always a lot going on. So, okay. So, and I've got this turned down really low because I didn't know how. I didn't want to scorch my half and half here. So, and I'm making a lot of this, so we're going to use this whole container here. This is heavy cream. And then we're going to put, we got our dill here. And you didn't say how much dill to put in here. So I'm going to eyeball it, Casey, unless you want to shout out. You know what? It's got a shaker. We're just going to shake till my ancestors tell me there's enough dill in there. So I'm going to give it a good smattering. I'm going to say that is easily a half a teaspoon. Hey, Mickey. I'm going to say that that's about easily a half a teaspoon because they're tiny flakes and not a lot came out. So it's okay. There's our dill sauce, and then we're going to put our salt and pepper in. Got black pepper, and I need to go back to Sam's and get some more clearly. So there we are. We're back. Crying out loud. All right, so we're going to shake a little bit of salt in here, people. Now, salt is to taste, remember? Salt is to taste. So I'm going to put a half a teaspoon or so in there. And if that's not enough for you, or if it's not enough for me, I'm going to add some more. I don't need anybody monitoring my blood pressure. My pressure's just fine. So there that is. So I got this over here. Need forkage. Forks. Okay, so we went to go see the Joker. Let me say this. If you're thinking about taking a kid to go see the Joker, don't. That was a very, very dark movie. It was a good movie, but it was very dark. Very dark. And it just kept spiraling downward. Fascinating. Anywho, yeah. So I don't want to flip my meat a whole bunch. So we're going to let that marinate because I'm actually going to do half of this in the dill sauce. I got 3 different things going on. I'm going to do a piece of it, 3 pieces. 3 pieces of this in the dill sauce. Then I'm doing a lemon pepper, and then I'm doing a blackened salmon. So there's that. So I got another piece set aside here for the blackened salmon, because that's going in by itself. Hey honey, what's going on? You're looking at me like you can't believe how sexy your wife is. I'm just saying. There it is. I know you're taken aback every time you walk up on me. You're like, oh my God, can't believe I'm married to a superstar. Yes. Yes, Lord. Anyway. Okay, so first of all, Casey, how could you ever go wrong with butter and heavy cream? There's no way that you can go wrong with that. Seriously. I felt like I wanted to add some cheese to it because that would make it an Alfredo sauce. I'm just going to put that out there. So, anyway. So, there's that. Yeah. So, there was something else I'm supposed to be... So, I got my tilapia in. I'm doing meal prep right now. And so, I'm making a ton of different foods for different folks. And so... that's what we're working our way through now because, and then when I get done meal prepping, I get to go to Ollie's to go look for discounted Halloween costumes. And then me and the kids are going to make caramel apples after everything is said and done after dinner and all that fun stuff. We're going to make some caramel apples. And we may even video it. I don't know. We might go crazy. Crazy. Poppy, do you want in on this? You don't want in on caramel apples? Don't suck your teeth, Poppy. Don't suck your teeth.
We're trying to get broccoli.
Broccoli. Just a head of broccoli. That's it. Just one. I don't need a whole bunch. Nobody's that passionate about broccoli. Okay, so I'm flipping this salmon over now because my skin is crisp. So, flip these dudes. Yummy. And I didn't have to put a whole bunch of seasoning on it because I seasoned my butter mixture. So literally I'm just turning it over. I don't want to over season it. So I kind of do that with like pork chops, steak, whatever. I season my pan and then with whatever oil is in it. And then that way, kill two birds with one stone. But my salmon is looking beauteous right now. But anyway, so back to the movie The Joker. That, yeah, I don't think I want it on fish either. I don't think I want to add cheese to the fish thing either. But I'm going to tell you, The Joker, I thought it was a good movie. It was just dark. But it was like, I don't know if you guys have seen the movie Falling Down with Michael Douglas. Michael Douglas, first of all, Falling Down, excellent movie. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend it. It was from like the early 1990s, I think. So, but we went to, me and a girlfriend, hey Brian! We went to the show to go see it. And everybody was like, oh my goodness, it's this dude and he just snaps. And so we go, and when I say the two of us, we are so wildly inappropriate. So wildly inappropriate. We sat there and cracked up laughing through that entire movie. It is not a comedy at all. It's a dude that, he's had enough. He literally just snaps, and he does what most of us think about doing when we've had enough. You know what? This effing internet is killing my vibe today. Say that out loud. Yes, it is bizarre, and it's just been happening this week, Casey. I don't know what the HE double hockey sticks is going on. See, you see how I'm trying to incorporate the non-cussing with a little bit of cussing, because sometimes I can't help myself. Anyway, so, back to Falling Down. So Falling Down, like I said, I could relate. Well, the Joker was kind of that same vibe. It was kind of that, you can see how dude unraveled, and he did the things that we think about doing, but because of, you know, we want to get into heaven, we don't do. So there's that. But all in all, a really, really good movie. So I would recommend it. I would not recommend it for children. I'm going to say that out loud again. Do not take little people. Not little people appropriate. I'm measuring with my soul, Casey. I'm measuring with my soul, you know? So, anywho, see what my salmon's looking like on the other side. Ooh, it's so pretty. So pretty. So I've got a crap ton of other stuff in the oven, and there'll be a crap ton of other stuff I'm making because one of my loves, Jennifer, she wanted bok choy. So, but she gave me the license to add it to whatever meal I wanted to, and so I paired it with the beef kielbasa and bok choy in place of, you know, standard green cabbage, and then with onions and peppers and all that stuff. So that's in the oven in like a little, you know, those little, you know what I'm trying to say, you know, the foil packs. So it ought to be delicious. Anywho's. So now I'm going to start putting this over here because I don't want to overcook my salmon. Like, I want it to be done, but I don't want it to be overdone because I'm going to cook it some more over here in the sauce. And I wanted there to be a lot of sauce because, hey honey, what do you need?
You got the keys on the
Is there in there on the counter? On the counter. Making copies. That's what I said. It's in there.
I got it.
You find it? Okay. Okay. I wanted to make some more, like a lot of the sauce, because I'm going to put some shrimp in here too. Put shrimp in here too. In just a moment. So this dude over here, yes. All right. I'm trying to think what else do I have to do here, because I feel like I'm a little fuzzy brained right now. Okay. Anywho, here's a question for my lovely ladies. Elaine. Yes, Elaine, is seafood. Elaine, it's not all seafood. I'm meal prepping right now. You didn't ask me what I was making for dinner. You could have picked anything from that list, that giant list, which had beef kielbasa on it. It had chicken. You like my garlic chicken. The garlic chicken was on there. There's mashed potatoes. Everything is not healthy because I like to have, it's all about balance, people. It's all about balance, you know? So, yeah. You know what? I'm going to get a real spoon and not try to half-ass this. Hold on a second here. And here, I'm not touching any meat right now. We're going to take these dudes off because I'm not touching anything right now. I like to, I'm handling other people's meat. Wear a glove. I do crack myself up. Just saying. I keep feeling like I'm hearing, my phone ring. People have been calling me. So, I also do event planning. And this is the high time of year for craft events and vendor shows and stuff like that. So, I've also been trying to balance that. And then I had this brilliant idea that I was going to I want to open up a warehouse because I also have another business, Cincinnati Furniture Flip, which, believe it or not, besides doing these videos, because my soul gets fed from doing these videos, but believe it or not, I'm just going to say that flipping furniture is actually my passion, believe it or not. When I say I have so much fun and I'm teaching my grandson, oh crap, I need a spatula for that. I'm teaching my grandson how to do it. And like how to refinish furniture, you know, how to strip it. And I think, okay, Casey, this isn't thick enough. For me, it's not thick enough. This got to be way thicker than that. This is still a little bit too watery for me. I like my cream to be creamy, you know. So we're going to keep letting it cook, because this is going to be, I think it's going to be amazing when it's done. I'm going to let the boy try it, because he loves salmon. He's been dying, when I say dying to try this recipe, because he read it, and he's like, ooh, he loves salmon. So let's see if we got enough salt in here. But I'm not going to salt this anymore, because I've salted. Oh, are we back again? This SOB, this is going to be fixed. This is going to get fixed today. If I got to have my husband get out there and reroute the whole thing. Okay, we're going in here for a taste. Because like I said, I don't want my sauce to be salty, because my salmon is, you know, is good the way it is. So here we go, Casey. This is all you. Right. Casey, woman, I need to put this into my recipe book. Okay, y'all, Casey gave me this recipe. Casey, is it okay if I share the recipe with everybody? If I post it? Because this is magic. Are you ready? Here, get a plate. You can try it. This child's been hovering around me all day waiting to try this. So, and give me another plate so I can, or a bowl or something, so I can take this other salmon out. No, honey, an actual plate, babe. Plate. OMG. This is everything. This is so easy. Honey, if I'd have known that this was this easy, we could have done this a while ago. And I gotta take this off the fire first. I don't want to burn up my other salmon, right? Let's turn the fire off on that dude. He's off. Okay, you ready? You ready, Freddie? Yeah. This is Avion. Come on, bring the plate closer here, babe. Right here, Mom. I don't want to drip it all the way across the floor, though. Okay. So you try this. So this is the creamy dill sauce that we've been talking about. Mm-hmm. Turn the fire off on that. Now you got to, hold on a second. You got to turn around and show the people what you're eating here. What do you think?
It's good. I like it.
You like it? Let me taste it with the salmon on it. Because I like the sauce by itself. Like I said, I'm going to pull all this salmon out. Okay. I want to show you. See, the salmon is not overcooked. It's light and it's juicy and it's flaky. Look, I'll back up a little bit, babe, so I can show them the camera. Okay, here. See what that? See? Still juicy and flaky. That's where it's at. Mm-hmm.
It melts in your mouth too.
The salmon melts in your mouth. That is really good. I'm not gonna eat it all. Don't worry. I'm gonna give it back to you.
It's like butter. It's like eating butter.
Why? Why are we crying? Why are we screaming? Thank you. That is delicious. Casey, That is delicious. Seriously. That is perfect. That's like, honey, that's like restaurant. I'm feeling kind of fancy now. Yeah, buddy. All right. So we've got that, and then so that's done. We can consider that a wrap. So thank you guys for hanging around. I'm gonna type out. I'll type out here in a little bit what the exact recipe when you're eating rest of your. So he's back into it again. Your head's way too close to the camera.
Oh.
And anyway, so we're gonna let him finish his salmon, and then I'm gonna come back probably in about an hour or so, and I'm gonna do another recipe for something else. Now, let me tell y'all about, just real quick, I have a restaurant review for Kiki's. The editing software that I'm using is garbage. Let's just put that on the record first of all. It's garbage and I'm struggling with it. So I'm planning on posting that later on today or possibly tomorrow if I can get it figured out. I got the whole video done, but the voice doesn't match the video for some reason. And I'm at the point now where I'm about to say screw it, because I'm not going to delete the whole video. We're just going to post it as is, because I've worked on this now for 2.5 weeks and it's got to get done. So if you see a video from me where the audio doesn't really match the lip movements, use your imagination, because you all are my friends. You guys understand that on occasion we struggle and we fall short of the glory of God. So there's that. So anyway, we're going to wrap this up before this thing blips out again. I'm going to have my husband reset the damn thing. So love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I will see you guys in a little while.